Welcome to another Prank Talk episode with Nino and Sid. I'm Nino, the greatest, the undisputed, the champ. You already know. We in the building.
There you
What's up,
go.
blood?
Wagwan. What it do, people? We already know we back. Both man excited today. Both man have got the AK extendo clip ready to blow, ready to go.
How about the
Get
how about how
ready.
about the fist? How about the fist?
Get ready, bro, because we're about to shoot some shit right now. All righty,
Let's
let's
get
get
it
into it. Let's
started.
start with Tottenham and Chelsea, my friend.
For my guy, if this is the one game that I can tell you, we should have never even got a goal. That's one. The fact that we got stuck called for us, which is very miracle, that never happens. It's a crazy though. The men were still fighting though. The men kept fighting.
Uh,
I have to give them that. The men fought by 90 minutes, no matter what happened. We got a
Yeah,
couple different
I'll give you
goals.
that. They didn't roll over. Like, I will say this though. There were certain calls for both sides that should have been, they should have been called, but they weren't. Like the Betancourt foul, that should have been a foul.
That should have been
Granted,
a fucking fight.
it should
That's
it should
crazy
it
though.
should have been a foul. Granted,
But,
he touched the ball first, but you clean the player out. That's still a foul. Granted, fine. The ball goes down the pitch, y'all score. I can see why they would get mad. Whatever, let
of
it go.
course.
It's 1-0. This was one. Y'all, they get the goal back. And then at the end, the Chelsea's defense just crumbled. Like they capitulated. You know what I mean? Although,
Cucurella was
although
here thinking
that's what I was getting to. The Cucurella thing. Like it should have been a red. It should have been a
you
red.
should.
I'm not being biased and just for the just because honestly, if it was any other team that did that, you know what I mean? They would have called it red card, all this shit. They would have been fucking the referees would have been, all over Sky, all this shit. So I feel they kind of fucked up. They fucked that up. They fucked that up. Hey, whatever though. Whatever.
Well
I
taken,
mean,
bro. That
it
stupid
happened to us a
cockroach.
lot last year where it was just like there's nothing you could really say or do. They're just gonna fuck you. Like the shock of red cards last year, some of them were questionable, and they got given. So like hopefully
You
we don't
know,
go through that this year, but it just happened. It happened at that game. There's a lot on the line, bro. There was a lot on the line in that game. It was a big game of this, the first big game of the season, as far as the Premier League is concerned. So
all I know is that this guy was on cloud nine, fucking bodying the fucking basketball shorts Real, fucking cockroach head ass. But I can't stand that fucking cockroach, bro.
we're talking about Mark Cucurella, by the way.
Yeah, the cockroach.
I
But
guess. I
he,
mean, but you
that
can't you can't
defense.
deny the man is saucy, dog. That man is saucy with it, bro.
That's what I'm
He be
saying,
making
bro. This
some
man,
passes that I'd be like, what the fuck? Like that little back heel shit that he did, and then they got a break. Like that was pretty nasty, yo. Like you guys moments, but like as you can see, physical is not one of them. Physical is not one of them. He got into a physical battle with Romero, and he lost that.
first of all, like that's kind of like Tuchel's fault. And why are you going to mark a man that's like literally taller than you, my guy? Like,
To
go
defend one of
cover
the
the
biggest threats in the
cover.
box.
Have a center back cover him, bro. Have another
Right.
center back.
Or a
Like, bro, like,
striker, or somebody that's physical, like in the air, that's been
mhm.
dealing with him all game. Stuff like that. But then again, Havertz was fucking out of the game already. He was losing his mind because one, he was tired, he looked dead, and two, nothing that he was trying was coming off. So he was frustrated at that, and then on top of that, he was getting cracked. Like the poor guy was just getting cracked. Like it is what it is. Like he got frustrated, lost his fucking head. He lost his head. That's why
Bro, but
Havertz in front of goal, and that one chance he had, he squandered it.
I love how Tuchel was trying to be a mastermind. As soon as we went into a back four, he wanted to go ahead. Let's put it in the back five. Like, bro, like stop copying, bro.
No, I mean that was honestly that's Chelsea's Achilles heel. Like when they're playing
Mm-hmm.
that back three, back five shit. Um, when you throw a four at the back with five in the middle, it's you keep the ball. They just have to sit and counter. That's the only thing they can do against that. And that's what everybody was like, oh, but it was just Chelsea in preseason. It was like, no, they fell right into our hands. Like the way our system works, that Chelsea always plays into our hands. You
Mm-hmm.
know, we didn't see that last year at the beginning of the season because the squad wasn't together. There was like fucking 7 players on COVID. Like, granted, we're gonna get our asses kicked. They got their
Mhm.
full squad. You know what I mean? And last year they were better than this year. So I don't see nothing coming out of Chelsea right now, bro. I feel like they're vulnerable. I feel like you could get at them.
He missed a lot of chances. Havertz missed a lot of chances. What really saved them was the defense. That line of defense literally
Yeah.
saved them, bro.
And that's what I'm saying. Their defense was better last year. So I mean, all you gotta do is neutralize and keep that ball in the middle and that big
All you have to
Messi,
do is cover fucking thing, bro. What's his name, bro? Stormzy with fucking gym membership. Fucking Koulibaly.
Koulibaly.
Like,
Yeah, but
all you
it's
had
a
to do
corner
is
kick. Like, how often does he go forward? Not often. You know what I mean? You just gotta neutralize their wing backs. That's it, and push them back, and that's it. They won't have shit. Cause
and he
that's
looked good too.
that's what y'all did. Like Reece James was playing in his own half,
Mm-hmm.
and then once that second goal, like y'all just went to sleep. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they were napping there. I was like,
Y'all went
oh
to sleep.
shit.
They got you the same way they got us last year. Like that whole switch across the front line, and all of a sudden Reece James is wide open by himself. That's their thing. Like
Mm-hmm.
their wing backs are always open. So
That shit
honestly,
was
though, I
big.
wouldn't sweat that shit. Like Chelsea barely had chances, y'all barely had chances. A draw, I think, is a fair result,
Yeah, I can't be
despite the
disappointed with
referee
that.
being a fucking
Yeah.
dickhead. But
So
we already
they
know
just
it's gonna
signed a whole
be.
bunch of petitions for fucking Anthony Taylor to no longer referee Chelsea games.
No, I know, and they gotta keep him out of VAR. They did that shit with Paul Tierney too last year with Liverpool because he fucked up a game, and they kept him away from VAR and away from Liverpool matches. So I think the same thing's gonna happen, which sucks because Anthony Taylor and Paul Tierney are the two worst referees in fucking Premier League.
And I mean, but every single time Chelsea plays, they always get calls from Anthony
No,
Taylor.
this is
So,
true. This is true. This is true. North London don't get calls. I know it.
but back before we move on to you, we're gonna talk about my lot. Like, even though we got 2 goals, yeah, they fought, but nothing in the middle, bro. That shit was Bagel FC, literally like a Bagel FC.
The bagel, bro. There's nothing. Both teams didn't have a midfield. If you notice, it was just like the back line, they pass it between each other, and boom, they go straight to the forward.
Kuleveski could go to the wing. I mean, bro, why are you going to a wing against fucking Thiago Silva? You're gonna fucking take on Thiago Silva. You have to beat him on the run. He can't run that shit anymore.
Exactly. Exactly. Although I did see something different from them. They were defending better. Like Koulibaly wasn't sprinting forward as much.
Mm-hmm.
He was staying in his line, and that helped Thiago a lot. Because when Koulibaly would go forward, they bypass Koulibaly, and then Thiago
Mm-hmm.
can't run. So that was their mistake from the previous match that they fixed. I saw that they fixed it. You know, Koulibaly was staying.
Richarlison looked good, bro.
He looked all right. He looked all
He has
right.
to get into
He
it.
looked all right. I'm not gonna say that he was a fucking world beater because he wasn't. Because there
No,
was
he
moments
wasn't.
where he like tried to get by people and then he would do his little diving shit, and I was like, what are you doing, bro? Like, stand on your feet and try to win the game. Don't fucking sit there with the fucking diving shit and try to fucking waste time and all that shit. Like, stop that, you know? And towards the end, I get it. Y'all trying to waste the time. Y'all was on the floor, blah, blah, blah. But you know what I mean? Like, come on, man, just play football. Like,
Mm-hmm.
seriously. Like, that's the one thing about Richardson in his game that I feel like, yo, like, you're stupid for that. Like, get that shit out your game, bro. You don't need to be diving. Be a man and get
Kuleveski,
cracked for real.
mm-hmm.
Sorry to say it like that, but be a man and get cracked for real.
And Kuleveski looked awful too. Like,
Yeah, for some reason they looked off. Like your whole front line was not connecting at all. The only one that was trying was Kulisevsky. Son barely mentioned his name.
nowhere to be found.
Yo, that man was synonymous. You dickheads. Fucking synonymous son. Like, that's basically it. Like, I saw him on the pitch, but I never heard the announcer say his name. He barely touched the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Barely. It was going through Kulisevsky, and then Kulisevsky couldn't get it back across. The only time you heard Son's name was when he's taking corners.
That's the young man had a couple chances too. I was like, fuck, man.
It's crazy, man. Every time I pick players for fucking fantasy, they fucking they fucking go dry, dog. They don't do shit. And then I fucking drop
Dead
them next
food.
week and they score a hat trick. It's like fuck. But whatever, man. You know, y'all did y'all thing. Y'all fought to the end, and that's what football's all about. fight to the
I'll
end.
take my point. Believe it or not, take my
Oh
point.
yeah, and going to the bridge is not easy, man. It's not easy, bro. We've had our fair share of spells where we've gone there and won, but it's not easy going there. It's never oh, we're gonna go and beat Chelsea at the bridge. Like, nah, bro, nah. We've been 6-1 by Chelsea, so I know. I know.
And no, yeah, like I got a couple. Like I said, we just didn't look good in the midfield, but I'm ready to
But your
move on. Let's
backline
just
looks solid.
mhm.
Your backline
Yeah,
looked pretty
backline was
solid.
perfect.
There was
Yeah,
only those couple of moments in lapse of judgment, but they look pretty solid. They look like they
I don't
could
know.
work together.
Dyer looked like a brand new player. I was like, what the fuck am I seeing?
It's all about systems, man. It's all
Mm-hmm.
about systems. It's like I feel like the whole Dyer thing is like the Harry Maguire thing. Like in
Mm-hmm.
a back three in England, he looks like a fucking crazy center back. But you put him in a
Mm-hmm.
back two, man can't do shit.
Man look dead food.
Yeah, like Dyer in a back two, he's like Maguire. He's dead food. But in a back three with a little protection, he's got someone covering. He can go out and do what he likes to do and tackle, and he looks better. He looks better. It plays to his strengths. You know what I mean? The back three, and on top of that, you got a really good defensive manager like Conte, and it's a good
To back him
combination.
up. Yeah.
It's a very good
Still not
combination.
sold on basketball shorts. He looked awful.
He looked awful. He had his moments where he recovered and makes some good challenges. I'll give Emerson Morale the credit. Like he wasn't. I give him like five,
Yeah.
a five average, because he was on the pitch. He wasn't playing great, but he did his thing and he saved y'all on a couple occasions. So I'll give him credit.
Move on to your boys, the
Oh yeah,
Arsenal.
spliff settings, bro. You already know, mate. You already know spliff settings. And what I tell you about this man, this man's looking like a new Alexis. Telling you, bro. That little chippy goal in the first one. Woo! Woo!
Already got a
Boy,
couple goals
boy.
already.
Looking like Alexis versus Ludogorets.
Yes,
Being six
sir.
two or some shit. But Jesus was on fire, man. Jesus leading that press is dangerous. Dangerous.
Conte played good too.
No, like I gotta give it to the whole squad. Like as a collective whole, they played fucking fantastic, man. You know, Zinchenko looking like a baller for the first 20, 30 minutes, like dominating possession. Shaka trying that new shit where he's running in between the lines like Gundogan, sorry. Um, and look at that, Partey feeding him through the fucking lines. It's beautiful. Like that's just some things that we didn't see last year. You know what I mean? It's
Of
new.
course.
It's good. You know what I mean? It's an improvement as to our system, as to how we're playing, and different options and weapons that we can use.
Mm-hmm.
Although I will say Shaka had a great game. He played really well. He scored his goal, but I still think we need an upgrade.
For sure.
If we're really serious about top four and Europa League and all that shit, we still need another central midfielder. It's an upgrade on him. You know what I mean? Or somebody, somebody of better quality because it needs an upgrade, bro. The guy's getting older, and you know, I don't
I
feel
agree.
like he's the answer to the midfield problems. And honestly, after what I saw from Tielemans, I don't think he's the answer either.
Man, today man was shocking.
Yeah, Tielemans looked like he wanted to just get back in his car and go home. Looks like he didn't want to be on the field, dog. Like he was shying away from challenges. He couldn't get a pass through. Like, every time he got the ball, he got closed down real quick. And then he was like, boom, the ball, lost the ball, counter. You know what I mean? Like, it was like he wasn't on it. Like he could tell his mind
Dude.
wasn't in the game. Like his mind was like, oh,
Uh,
I want to move to Arsenal, fuck Leicester, or I want to move. Like you could tell his mind wasn't in the game.
Yeah, 100% expected.
Unfortunately, unfortunately, because he's a great player.
The Leicester like they're shocking though.
No, Leicester was just
They're,
absolutely shocking, bro. The two goals they got was just out of our mistakes. Saliba on goal. I was singing his praises and I'll still sing his fucking praises because you ain't a fucking center back if you haven't scored no goal. Okay? Like fuck all the haters. I mean, he scored no goal. So fucking what? See that? That's fucking the score line. It doesn't fucking matter. Because
mhm.
after he scored that own goal, it was his reaction. He didn't react to this shit like, oh, put his head down and drop his game. Motherfucker upped his game. And Look at that. We got another fucking goal right after that. Right after they equalize, another goal. They equalize, another goal. Speaking of that equalizer from James Madison, Ramsdale should have done way fucking better.
Of course.
Ramsdale lost his fucking head on that fucking shit. How are you letting that go through your fucking legs? How are you letting that go through your fucking legs at your first post?
There's a keeper we'll talk about. We're gonna talk about it later on about mistakes like that. But yeah, no, keep continue,
No, man,
continue.
it was just it's absurd. Like as a quality keeper, that ball should not be going through you like that. I don't give a fuck who it was, James Madison, Vardy, whoever. That ball should not be going through you at your first post. Like
Mm-hmm.
that was the criminal. But thankfully, our squad is united, not divided, and we bounce back. So we bounce back every single time. Every time they had a response, we went, okay, 3-1, 3-2, 4-2. Fuck off. Go home. Bang bang. Hunting the foxes, bro.
I'm still
Saliba's
laughing
London.
about what you just said about the fighting. We'll get about that
We'll
later
we'll
on.
get to it. You know, it's a little pre-shadow for y'all. You told you I got the AK locked. All right. I told you I got the AK ready to go, boy. Banana clip,
I'm
50 round. Yes, hear
I'm
me.
ready
Yes,
to
hear
have
me.
I'm ready to have my fun now about the team that I think they're gonna go down. They look
But let me
shockingly.
wrap up Arsenal real quick.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
Big man Jesus, 2 goals, 1 assist. Lovely. My other G, my other Gabby, Martinelli. Beautiful little finish, tuck it in the bottom corner. By the way, their new goalkeeper, shambles. Leicester
Yeah.
goalkeeper, shambles. Casper Schmeichel left, and they don't got nothing back there. So that they like the
Nothing in the
Shaka goal.
mid.
The Shaka goal was his mistake. He went up, grabbed the ball, dropped it, and it landed right to Shaka. Like dumb. But anyways, Jesus, big man of the match. You know, Bukayo Saka kept quiet. Odegaard was quiet. I'm not still not too fond of the captaincy as far as Odegaard. I still feel like he's a little too soft. Disappears in games. Has his little Ozil type thing. In away games, he disappears, but at home, he's like making everything tick. So Odegaard, I guess 7. Um, like I said, Guy Martinelli, fire. Thomas Partey, fire. Um, Granit Xhaka on point today. Still not my answer, but he was on point today. Credit where credit's due. And the back line was amazing despite the Saliba own goal and the 2 mistakes and the mistake that we made to by Ramsdale. I'm sorry, the defense is gonna have its leaks, okay? But and I'm glad Saliba got this shit out the way. It was a miscommunication between him and Ramsdale, which is why the own goal went in because Saliba just went boom, here you go, Ramsdale, and Ramsdale was not ready.
Mm-hmm.
Ramsdale was not ready for that. So that's why the ball went in. But granted, he's a good center back. He's got his mind right. Like, you're not a center back if you haven't scored an own goal in your life. Like, it's going to happen. You know, if you're a good center back, you're going to be in the right position, but sometimes they'll ricochet off you, or you're going to make a bad pass back to your keeper, or it's just part of the game.
Of
And all the
course.
fucking haters I want to say, oh, look, he scored no goal. He fucking sucks. I don't give a fuck. He's still better than your center back. Okay? Tell you that right now. Anyways, moving
Just
on.
rude boy.
Big up to
Just
Arsenal,
rude
4-2
boy.
to Leicester. We gone 6 points. 6 points right behind Manchester City where we should be chasing them down. But big up to the Arsenal. Big up.
Alrighty then. Let's move on to this club that I have relegated, unfortunately, because they're just fucking shocking and vile. Everton and Villa played really great against them. I was like, oh my god. Like Ollie Watkins was having a night, bro. He didn't score a goal, but he was having a night.
No, yeah, Ali Watkins was on fire, dude. He was the outlet. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He was the outlet, and was the one that gave him the opportunities to score those goals.
Exactly.
He gave him the opportunity to score those goals. So honestly, dude,
Danny Ings look Danny Ings look good too, bro.
Danny Ings was beasting, bro. That goal with that little left foot, he like faked the shot, touched it off to the side, curled it into the corner around the defender.
Mm-hmm.
So the keeper was like, huh? Boom, it's in the back of the net. It was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful.
Pickford on cloud 9, fam.
Pickford ain't that good, bro. Pickford ain't that good. And then it wasn't even like Everton were playing a good game. Like Luka Digne had to score your goal. Unfortunately, another fucking player I have on fantasy that did crap. But Luka Digne scoring an own goal, fucking idiot, giving them fucking way back into the game. And like that last 15 minutes after that OG was like, it was fucking, it was like pandemonium out there, yo. Villa defending for their lives. They almost got equalizer. So like I don't know, like Villa look okay, but if you're struggling against Everton, I see you mid to lower table, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So Stevie G needs to
We're
get
gonna.
together. And honestly, as
Speaking
far
of,
as Frank Lampard, I don't see him lasting 10 days, 10 weeks,
I
bro.
I don't think so either. I have him the first
I
manager to
have
get
him gone
sacked.
by October.
Oh shit! October.
I say he's the first one. Or maybe it's 10. Ha ha ha. Good.
We'll get there. We'll get there
We'll
later. We'll
get there.
get
I
there
know.
later.
We keep building. We keep building up.
We'll get there later. Calma,
But right
calma.
now we talk about Everton, and I think Frank Lampard is going to be the first one to say bye bye.
Right.
His first one to chuck up the deuce and hit up the unemployment line.
Speaking of Everton players, Anthony Gordon's already been placed a bid for Chelsea for 40 million quid.
If I was Anthony Gordon, I'd do it. Get the fuck out of there, bro. Jump off the ship that's sinking.
That shit's dead food,
That shit
fam.
is fucking dead, bro.
They have to get players on the
Dead.
free just to get fucking some players.
Nah, bro, that shit's dead. That shit is dead.
Speaking of that, we just went from that crazy game to a fucking boring stalemate between
Yeah.
Brighton and Newcastle.
Yeah, Brighton and Newcastle was a snoozer.
I had not much to report on that game, to be honest with you.
Nah, me neither. It was dead. It was dead, just like the Fulham Wolves game, dead. You know what I mean? It was just like,
Shit.
yeah, it was just two teams trying to counterattack on each other and they just
Yeah.
canceled each other out. So, nah, not enough football to be played there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, those two games, yeah, like, it was boring. Yeah,
Now,
we could.
talking about football, that Leeds Southampton match, woo!
What a
Yeah,
game! I
that
was
was a
watching that
fucking
one.
game, son. That was a fucking
That
game.
was a game, fam.
That was ridiculous. Like it was a nonstop
It was.
end to end. Like it was like, all right, you guys go this way, we get the ball back, we're running back that way. It looked like FIFA. Like
Mhm.
just just the speed of it. It was like bam, 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 goal. Oh shit. Fucking Rodrigo doing his thing. Uh, we had a Rebo scoring a wicked goal.
Yeah.
Um, and then your boy Kyle Walker Peters getting on the score
Yo,
sheet.
I saw that too. I was like, yo, okay, I see you, big dog.
Yeah, man.
Moving up in the world, moving up in the world, rude boy.
But I will say that there was a large portion of the match where you saw Leeds just taking it to fucking Southampton, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Aronson and Rodrigo and who else was on the other side? Harrison. Fucking taking the game to him, bro. They were just destroying him, running
Mm-hmm.
through the midfield, bro. And that's how they penetrated everything. They got the last equalizer at the end, which was devastating because I think Leeds deserved to win. I really do think they deserve to win, but just based on the football eye test, it looked like Leeds deserved to win, but Southampton fought to the end.
Mm-hmm.
Southampton fought to the end and got their goal that they wanted. Kyle Walker Peters saving the day. Like that's all the kid wants is to make a name for himself and get to a big club again.
Exactly. We went from that crazy game to a split settings between City and Bournemouth, as predicted, of course.
We all knew it, man. We
Like
all knew it.
literally,
I mean, I'm surprised that Holland didn't get on the score sheet, but you know,
yeah, KDB did
I
though.
mean, they
So
have
yeah,
so many other weapons though. Like it's just like if it doesn't go in that way, go in KDB or Gundogan or like fucking Phil Foden. Somebody's gonna get a goal.
Fucking Bournemouth running with the chicken's head cut off too, though. Like they put no fight into that game either.
Yeah, bro, but it's so hard to play against City when you have a specific style like Bournemouth. They're coming from a league where it's run and gun. And then they come to a league now where the champions are Manchester City that hold the fucking ball for 90% of the game. They don't know how to play against that team, bro. They're not ready for that. They're not ready for that. They're just not on
Speaking of
that
it,
level, dog.
I don't think. Speaking of, they're not ready. I'm ready to move on. These guys been not ready since the preseason started. Fucking getting stung by a bee in split settings, fam.
Hold on, man. Hold on. Before we get into this, man, I want to let all you little fuckers know. Don't fucking chat to me or about my club or whatever the fuck you got to say about my players. You can shove that shit right up your ass. Okay? Because from now on, you are the Banter FC. You will forever be the shit. And I don't mean the good shit. I mean the shit. The one that we fucking unload on. Because y'all motherfuckers is trash can water. Not
what,
even trash can
what
water.
what was David De Gea doing, fam? Like
We could
what?
start there, or we could start at what the fuck was Ten Hag thinking playing Ericsson as a DM?
Yeah, that too.
Like we could start on so many different points. Like it is Manchester divided, like we said earlier. Manchester divided because those
There's no
motherfuckers are playing
unity,
for
bro.
themselves.
Exactly.
They're playing for themselves. Luke Shaw, bro, just get off the pitch already, dog. Go fucking retire in fucking Wales or whatever fucking
It's
shitty ass
English.
league that you can get on. Cause my guy, you ain't for the Premier League no more. Sorry. Get someone else. Put back
Don't
fucking Tellez or whatever the fuck his name is.
e-
But I guess they sold him, I think, or something like that.
yeah, to Sevilla.
To Sevilla, which is
Don't
stupid on
even
their part. They're gonna
don't
stick with
even
an
get me
injury prone Luke Shaw. Does that make sense?
don't yeah, that makes no sense at all. At all.
But I want to big up Brentford. Thank you. Thank you, Brentford, for
Thank you,
representing for
Bradford.
London and taking it to those fucking Man United wanks that fucking all they got is fucking mouth.
That shit was rocking,
They
bro,
want to
at
come on
Brentford.
all the Arsenal podcasts, all the fucking watch alongs, all the fucking live videos, and start chatting shit. Chatting shit. Y'all the champions of keyboard warriors. That's all you are. Keyboard warriors.
Just like the guy who's special commentary at fucking the best of enemies. He's like telling this guy, "You have all in your hands." I'm like, bro, why you can't tell this man about that. You
No,
can't tell him
Manchester
about
United right
Rambo.
now, they need to shut the fuck up. That's what they need to do. They need to shut the fuck up and worry about their own goddamn club. Because y'all get left in the dust. Because honestly, y'all are where Arsenal were 3 years ago.
Y'all let Jay De Silva literally walk around the park like it's like this fucking rude boys fucking schoolgirls, bro.
Nah, bro. And Mbue running all over him. And Mbume, he's running all over him.
And
Look,
we didn't even get a goal from Ivan Tony.
Ivan Tony, running all over them. Like
Mm-hmm.
they just could. They had to have an answer, bro. That and bro, I'm sorry, bro. That little pipsqueak, that little
That shit
pipsqueak at
was
the fucking center
dead.
back. I'm sorry, what's his name? Martinez, his last name? That's his last
Lisandro
name,
Martinez.
Martinez.
Yeah.
All right, well, fuck that little fucking lawn gnome. Like straight up, my guy, you are in the wrong league, bro. You are in the wrong fucking league, bro.
Literally in the wrong league, bro. But this man looking like fucking Marcos Rojo's little brother.
Yo, not even Marcos Rojo. Marcos Rojo has some balls. Like they call this man the pit bull. They should call him the Chihuahua because he ain't got no bite. He ain't got no
Manchester
bite, bro.
Chihuahua.
All the strikers have been shrugging him off. All the strikers have just been like, look, he's like fucking thrown off. Like, yo, like you don't have the minerals, mate. You don't have
No,
the minerals, fam.
there's no
Straight
fight
up.
him on that team. There's
You're
no
not
fight
ready
him
for
on
this
that
league,
team.
bro. You have one good season at East Velde. And now you want to
Mm-hmm.
come to this league talking about you the shit? Fuck off. I'm glad we didn't buy that motherfucker.
Fuck that shit. Exactly. Fuck that
I'm
guy.
glad we didn't buy that motherfucker. Good riddance. Keep him. Hope y'all get relegated. Same way, same shit y'all was talking
So,
about us last season. I hope y'all get relegated. Manchester United gonna get relegated. Watch, guys.
Speaking of, before we move on, bro, this is why I guess we can understand why Dean Henderson decided to leave. He wasn't getting any chances. This fucking David De Gea is fucking done,
Bro, De
bro.
Gea needs to go. De Gea, I think he wants to leave and he did that shit on purpose. He's been trying to leave Manchester United for like 3 years, 4 years.
That's why money talks.
What money? I mean, that motherfucker don't want to be. Yeah, I guess he's getting paid more, but you don't want to be there. Why
Yeah,
the fuck you gonna chuck money at somebody that doesn't want to be there? So he can
exactly.
extort you, and then you can't get rid of him because he's shit, right? So nobody wants him. And
Mm.
then you're paying him like 300K a week. For what? For what?
They're violent, bro. That's what I'm saying. They're violent out here, bro.
Yo, they smoking budge, bro.
Big boosh, big time boosh.
No, they smoking that Reggie Miller, bro. That Arizona.
Speaking
I'm
of
sorry.
Hendo,
If you from the States, you already know what we talking about, that Reggie Miller, cuz.
hell yeah.
That $5 nickel bag. They be smoking, dog. Y'all be smoking a little nickel bag, boy. Stop
He's
smoking that
smoking.
Reggie Miller, dog. Y'all be on
He's
that
smoking.
boots, bro.
For real,
Oh
bro.
man.
Literally
Let's
on
move on
that
from Man
boosh.
United, bro, because this is just too easy.
Speaking of, yeah. Speaking of, we're talking about how we just finished talking about goalies from Manchester United. Look at this guy, bro. He fucking
Ball in that
ball,
game, right? We're talking about
ball.
Nottingham Forest versus West Ham. And
I
West Ham, I'm
told you.
sorry, dog. Y'all just got bullied, bro. Y'all were just getting bullied. They were pushing you around. Their center backs were jumping all over you. Honestly, I think he should have got a red card for that handball.
Yeah.
I forgot the defender's name.
Mm,
The whole fact that the goalkeeper was behind him is irrelevant to me because it's a shot on goal. So it
mm,
should be a red card. But whatever, I'm not a ref. I don't make up the rules. Apparently, they do on the spot
mhm.
because it depends on who's playing and what team, they support.
And what referee and shit like that too.
Yeah, what agenda they have that day. So I'm sorry, it is what it is. Call me a conspiracy, call me, oh, you're deluded. I don't care. I see what the fuck I see. I know the referees are on their shit. They're betting, they're fucking fixing matches. You can tell, bro. You can fucking tell.
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is.
Forward,
But
that stadium was
but I'm not
rocking.
gonna lie, dude. That Nottingham Forest game was intense. And honestly, West Ham could not cope with it. The same way they couldn't cope with the intensity of Eintracht Frankfurt in that final. David Moyes is toothless.
Yeah.
Sorry, he's toothless. His teams do not have any bite. Once they get tired, you can run them ragged. You can run them ragged. He doesn't have a bench. Sorry, you
You
don't
can
have a
tell
bench.
that. And you can tell that too.
Because he looks at his bench. Well, his players are like tired. Like you can see, like they're like holding their calves and shit. They're fucking dripping sweat. Like, and this guy just looks at his bench and he's like, I can't trust anybody. I can't trust anybody right now. Y'all gotta have to hold it down. And
Unless it's
honestly,
Adan Genizai.
that was like his favorite fucking player, bro. He bought him everywhere. What was it, Everton? He bought him at fucking Man United. Or
At
he
Sunderland.
got him at Man United, and then he moved him to all the other clubs he went. I think he went to even Sociedad.
Yeah, Sociedad at
He
one
went to
year, yeah.
Sociedad too. Fucking that guy's trash, bro. Januzaj is trash.
The man smoking booch, fam.
Straight up. But let's kid it off with this last team, bro. This last game
Who,
that we
Darwin
played.
Noodles?
Oh my god, bro. Darwin Noodles, bro. That man was so frustrated, dog. That man was so frustrated, bro. Oh my
Look
gosh, it
at
was so
that.
funny.
That man was horrible,
I thought he wanted to cry. It looked like he wanted to cry. And then I forgot the defender's name, Armstrong or something like that. Oh, I'm gonna tell you right now.
bro.
Anderson. Anderson had him in his pocket the whole match, bro. The whole match, bro. And he was pissing him off, putting his arms around him and shit. Like when the ball was coming in, he was going like this and then let it go, and he'd be like, it was so fucking funny, dog. Like he could not do anything against him. He went into the air, bam, catches a nice
So many
elbow.
chances again. So many chances there, bro. That was
So many
crazy.
chances, bro. Just lumping the ball into the box. That's what they do. But honestly, this year, Liverpool looks super vulnerable. They look
Relied on Mane for so
super
many years.
vulnerable. They don't have both sides anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, Diaz is a good player, but
Die.
he is no Mane. He is no
He
Mane.
died. He got exposed at the Champions League finals, to be honest with you.
Well, granted, yeah, but at the same time, it's hard to do anything on the ball when your team doesn't have it. So, like anybody could look shit when they don't have the ball. But the kid is great. The kid runs his socks off, and he looked like the only person trying to play when they went down to 10 men.
Mm-hmm.
The other guys would just get the ball, they'll pass it around, ding, 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 and then cross. Alexander Arnold, dump it into the box, see what happens. Like he was the only one that would go from the wing, look for a pass, being 1-2s. He was looking for his 1-2s. He was looking for goals.
Mm-hmm.
The other guys are just, hey, lump it in the box, see what happens. Maybe they'll head it out and we'll get a rebound or something. Like
Let's
that's what it
spend our
looked
luck.
like. And then you got your fucking this idiot. I'm sorry, Wilfred Zaha, my guy. You are fucking drawing to Liverpool, my guy, and you're not gonna fucking press them.
Yeah, that's all that. I was like, bro, what's wrong with
They
that
are
man,
down
bro?
to 10 men, and you're not gonna press them, bro. Patrick
That
Vieira had the
was
whole squad in their side of the field. What are
yeah,
you
Viagra.
doing?
Viagra settings was not enough that that's doing, bro.
Yo, you gotta attack them. Bro, I don't care if you win or lose, bro. Like, try to win the game.
Mm-hmm.
Play to
Especially
win
you're
the
up a
game.
man, and you're up a man on top of that.
For real, man. It was just dumb tactics in my opinion, bro. Straight up.
Fucking dumb mistake too by the Darwin Noodles, bro.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, dude, honestly, Darwin Noodles got that red card, headbutted somebody, got frustrated. He headbutted
3 game
Armstrong,
suspension.
3 game suspension for violent conduct. So that's just shambles. Shambles.
Damn, bro, they gotta play Man United next on a Monday Night Football, bro. That game's gonna be
I can't wait.
crazy. Living with my little cup of tea, like Kermit the Frog be doing, bro. And be like,
That's how I was the whole weekend. That's why I like playing early. So I can sit there with my cup of tea and be relaxed. But that's it, y'all. We came to the end, bro. Another wonderful weekend.
we'll
You
be
already
back
know
on
what you
Thursday,
want to
y'all.
do. Arsenal another 3 points. My dog's time them Drew. When we made it to the end,
Man,
y'all. It is what it is. Darwin Noodles red card. It was a wonderful week for the Arsenal. Decent week for the Tottenham.
bad week for the sting by a bee.
Bad news for them man up the road, them wanks up there in Midlands and Manchester United. And luckily, their boys, Manchester City, are doing their thing, still on top of the pile. But man, it's been a good weekend, man. It's always nice to banter Man U fans. So always nice to banter Man U fans.
Every time, haha.
10 ha ha ha. Or 10 games
Soon to be
before he
back.
gets fired. Man ain't gonna make it to week 10. But
Everybody starts saying, Man United fans are ruthless. They're gonna be like, you're not fit to wear the shirt. You're not
my
fit.
man just wants to go back to Amsterdam and smoke a spliff because man is stressed, bro. Man
No,
looks
he
like he
might
got
go
leukemia. I know he bald and all, but he's so stressed, bro. Man is losing his face. So
fucking
like
Sean Dyche, bro. I bet you that man's in disguise as Sean
that man's
Dyche.
a Dutch Sean Dyche.
He's gonna
My
take his little
man.
head out. He's gonna take his face off. Haha, guys, it's me, Sean Dyche.
All right, folks. All right, folks. We'll be
We'll be
back.
back Thursday to shoot the Prem. The you already know the preview of the craziness of the weekend. You already know, guys.
Can't wait. Can't wait. I'm
This is
excited. I'm
Nina.
excited for this year. It's your boy AFC Sid, Blaze 2 and get at me in the morning. And this is TFC Nino. Later Gator.